historically, if you go back to, say, 1950, you could go to a lawyer who was a general practitioner who could handle just about any kind of case. But since that time, over the last 50, 60 years or so, and I've only been practicing almost 30, but you know, I have a fair amount of information up here about how the law has changed. Legislatures and administrative agencies have put more laws on the books in more states and in the federal register than you can imagine. There are literally hundreds of thousands of rules, regulations, statutes. The courts have created what's called case law that is not necessarily based on a statute, but the Old English common law, and which we've adopted here more or less in the States, except for Louisiana, which has Napoleonic law, but which is French. But the point is, there is so much to know that most lawyers these days, I would venture to say, have some emphasis in their practice. So if you've been abused sexually, what you want to find is a lawyer who is competent, okay, who's been practicing for a while, who has done trial work so that they know their way around the courthouse, and whose emphasis or specialty is sexual abuse. Now, sexual abuse has, you know, subcategories of child sexual abuse, adult sexual abuse, assaults, rapes, things like that. These are the kinds of things that you want to look for when you're shopping for a lawyer, and you really do have to shop. You have to look at the label and beyond the label and see, ask questions. You know, what kind of experience do you have in this field? You know, how many cases have you handled or tried, or, you know, what kind of results do you have to show me? You know, what are the issues I need to know about? You know, if the lawyer is willing to provide a free consultation and give you practical information, and more than that, you know, the information that provides you with some confidence that this person, this lawyer, is going to stand with you all the way through this process, because it's more than just, I'm going to hire a lawyer and the lawyer is going to handle it. Abuse victims have to be involved with the lawyer in their cases, and so in a way you become partners for a while, and, you know, sometimes friends, but at least, you know, you are going to be talking to this person about the most intimate details of your life that you don't want to talk about. So when you are talking to a lawyer and thinking of retaining them, ask yourself, can I work with this person? You know, if that person has assistants, that is, people who work with the lawyer in prosecuting the claim, find out who they are and have them come in and be interviewed as well. I do that in my cases. I have an investigator that I use all the time who works here for me, and when I'm interviewing clients, I ask them for their permission to bring this person in so that they can meet them and know who they are, because these people are going to be talking to them too. So, you know, those are the things you have to do when you're searching for a lawyer. Don't go to an estate lawyer. Don't go to a lawyer who does defense work or works for insurance companies, because that's not their bailiwick. They're going to be there fighting you. They're going to be telling you, you know, maybe things that are incorrect. You want somebody who is up on the latest law. You have to know, you know, what jurisdiction does this come into? Is this an Oregon case? Is it California? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Who are the potential defendants in the case? If you go to someone who practices personal injury law, they may know a little bit, but they may not know enough. And it's that little bit of may not know enough that can get you into trouble sometimes and end up being a legal malpractice case rather than a sex abuse case. You know, so go to a lawyer who knows what they're doing. And if you don't like that person, ask for a referral to somebody else. Okay?